Hi, my name is Melissa Webb, and as a parent and a teacher, I have for you the 5 tips to finish the school year strong. So whether you've been homeschooling for 1 year or for 16 years, I'm hoping some of these tips can help make the end of your year the best one ever. Okay, so here we go. Tip number 1. It is important that you be the leader. I can't stress that enough. Your attitude right now at the end of the year says so much. So if you're stressed, if you're panicked that you're not going to get everything done, your child's going to feel that. So this would be the time to let that go. Instead, be enthusiastic. I mean, really, summer is only a couple of months away. That's something to get excited about. So be enthusiastic, and your child will be too. Tip number 2, be realistic. Right at the beginning of the year or last summer, you bought all this great curriculum or you checked out a ton of material thinking you were going to cover it all. And now you're looking, we have 8 weeks left and you're only halfway through the curriculum or the textbook. The one that you thought for sure you were so gung-ho about finishing. Right, it happens. It happens to everybody. So don't be overwhelmed by it. And just realize that realistically, you're not going to finish it. There you go. Say it. I'm not going to finish this curriculum. It feels better already. What you do want to do is be realistic about the time you do have. Take a look at the textbooks that you still want to cover. Find the big key ideas. What's really important in these books? That's what you want to focus on. If you instead feel like you've got to cram it all in, your child's going to feel that same kind of cramming type pressure. And it's just not fruitful. It's really not necessary. The beautiful thing about homeschooling, you can continue to work on some of that during the summer or at the beginning of the next year. All right, tip number 3, be a good listener. This is a time to ask your child some questions and really listen to what your child has to say. Was there something that he or she really wanted to learn about this year? Was there a certain place, a park, a museum, something that they really wanted to visit? This would be the time to make sure that gets scheduled. So ask some questions. What would make the end of the year great for you? And listen to what they have to say. Tip number 4. It is important to plan right now, especially with only a couple months, maybe 8-9 weeks left. Be sure to take out whatever works for you. So for some people, that's going to be a lesson plan book. For some, it's going to be right on a calendar. That works too. For some, it's just going to be paper and pen. Whatever you choose to do, make a plan. You've gone through your curriculum. You've decided these key concepts have to get covered before we go on summer vacation. Find out what week that's going to fit into. If there's materials you need, anything that's going to make the plan successful, get it all put together. Honestly, you can be so excited and surprised to see what you can accomplish in what remains of this school year. By being extraordinarily organized and planned well, you'll get more done than you even thought was possible. And tip number 5, this is a really important time to be reflective. This is a time to write down what has really worked for you this year. What worked for your child? What did you learn about the way your child learns? What would you do again next year? And what would you absolutely never do again? Okay, there you have it, my 5 tips. Be reflective. Plan out the rest of the time that you have. Ask and listen. What would make the end of the year super fun for your kiddo? Be realistic. You don't have a whole year in front of you. You only have a couple of months. What's really important? And finally, get enthusiastic and excited because guess what? Summer really is almost here.